Well, it's finally happened. I've been tagged. What's going on, everybody? My name is Chris. This is our channel, Mr. Sillage. Thank you all so much for tuning in. For all the returning, subscribed Sillage soldiers, as always, welcome back. And as you all know, you guys can always hit me back up with a salute by hitting the thumbs up icon down below. It really shows your support, and you know that I greatly appreciate it. And yes, you heard the intro correctly. I was tagged by Ashton over at the Binge with this video idea. This is a video where I take 10 designer fragrances out of my collection, and they're the ones that I basically can't be without. Basically, like if I were to have 10 fragrances and the designer realm and have to throw the rest of my collection in the trash. I'm gonna leave the link to Ashton's video down below. Go check it out. You'll get a better idea of what was going on in this video. But I picked 10. They're not your everyday fragrances. I want sort of a utilitarian kind of route with this, just for having fragrances for every kind of scenario. There's some that I kept out, and let's be honest, there's some designer fragrances that I might not have that you would. So this list may be different from yours, but this is the list that I composed, and it took me a while to put together. So let's get started. First fragrance I picked is by Jean-Paul Gaultier, and it is Ultra Malt. Jean-Paul Gaultier Ultra Malt is my clubbing fragrance, and this is one fragrance that I'm gonna need if I'm gonna throw the rest of my collection out. It's sweet, it projects, it is beast mode, and it gets lots and lots of compliments, and it's just one that I really enjoy, and one that I picked actually for my New Year's Eve fragrance, if you saw that train wreck that I did. But that's why it is my fragrance that I pick, Jean-Paul Gaultier Ultra Malt. Coming into the list at number 9, I needed a fragrance that I could wear during the fall and winter time. I needed something that I really liked and enjoyed, and something that I really loved wearing, and this is my favorite from the line, and it is Thierry Mugler's Pure Malt. Take the Thierry Mugler Amen DNA and add a malty whiskey kind of scent to it. It just really has such a good scent. And there's basically two kind of people when it comes to Thierry Mugler. There are the pure Rabannes, and then there are the pure malts. I am a pure malt kind of guy, and that's why it is coming in my list at number 9, Thierry Mugler's Pure Malt. Coming in my list at number 8 is one that I really enjoy wearing. It's a sexy, sweet, seductive date night scent, and it's really a different kind of scent that you would find in the designer realm. Coming in my list at number 8 is Tom Ford's Black Orchid EDP. This is one that made a couple lists of mine before. It's just got that sweet, it's got a chocolatey sort of flowery scent, little boozy smelling too. It's just such a different kind of fragrance from your designer realm. It's so beautiful, it gets lots of compliments, and the performance on this one is beast mode as well. I got a ton of compliments with this, and I really can't do without this fragrance in my collection, and that's why it is coming in at number 8, Black Orchid by Tom Ford. Now, coming in my list at number 7 is one that I'm sure would be on a lot of people's lists. It's a great compliment getting date night scent. Coming in my list at number 7 is Dolce & Gabbana, the One EDP. This one performs way better than the original, the One. I get way better performance out of this, and it's just such a compliment getting fragrance. Great for date night. It's dark, it's mysterious, it gets tons of compliments. Women love the way that this fragrance smells on me, and just another one that I really don't want to get rid of, and that's why it is coming in my list at number 7, Dolce & Gabbana, the 1 EDP. Now, coming in my list at number 6 is one that I'm sure is going to rile up a bunch of people, but it's just one personally I'm not going to be able to be without. Coming in my list at number 6 is Yves Saint Laurent's La Nuit de l'Homme L'Intense. I absolutely love this fragrance. You take the iris and there's notes from Dior Homme Intense and add the backbone and DNA from La Nuit de l'Homme, and that's exactly what you get with this fragrance. One of a great fall scent, great date night scent. I get really good performance out of this one actually, and it just smells really, really good to me. Beautiful iris in the opening, and it dries down to an iris concoction mixed with the La Nuit de l'Homme DNA, and as we all know, that one is prone to compliments. I love this fragrance, and that's why it's coming in my list at number 6. La Nuit de l'Homme L'Intense by Yves Saint Laurent. Coming in my list at number 5 is a great aquatic scent. Lots of compliments once again, and it's just got great performance. And coming in my list at number 5 is Invictus Aqua 2016 version. And I know what a lot of you are going to say. You're going to say, oh, but Chris, I thought that you liked English Laundry Cambridge Night over this fragrance. Yes, and I stand by that. I prefer the scent of the English Laundry Cambridge Nights. It has good performance. But if I'm going for a more youthful approach, which is something that I'm going to need in this arsenal that I have, this one just has a more youthful, playful vibe to me. And with the lineup that I have, I need something that can hold down that youthful, playful approach. You take the Invictus DNA and add the aquatic salty notes and just great performance, compliment getting. This is one that I am going to keep in my collection, and that's why it is coming in my list at number 5, Invictus Aqua 2016 edition by Paco Rabanne. Now, coming in at number 4 is one that's going to be sort of coming out of left field because you've never heard about me talk about this one before, but it's one that I personally love. It takes an original formula and makes it way more wearable and way more approachable. Coming in at my list at number 4 is Paco Rabanne's 1 Million Cologne. I absolutely love this fragrance. That's why I own 2 bottles. This one just takes the 1 million DNA and makes it way more wearable. This is a summertime version of 1 million. You take 1 million, you have that bubblegummy sort of take to it, and you add aquatic sort of notes, tone it down a little bit, and add a little bit of rose in the DNA as well. And that's what you're going to get right here. It's way more wearable, way more approachable. I have no idea why this one doesn't get talked about that much. And I'll admit, when I first smelled it, it wasn't one that I liked, but then it really grew on me quickly. So quickly that I had to go out and get another bottle. And that's why it is a fragrance that I can't be without in my arsenal. So coming in my list at number 4 is 1 Million Cologne by Paco Rabanne. Now, coming in my list as number 3 is one that I had really thought about putting in this list. I needed something that I can take from my designer realms and use in an office setting and use in a professional setting while still maintaining a little bit of a playful approach, but still professional and grown up at the same time. That's why coming in my list at number 3 is Agio Profumo by Giorgio Armani. You take the classic Agio and you add incense and patchouli, and that's what you get with Agio Profumo. How much more needs to be said about this fragrance? I used to wear Agio in high school. That was one of the first fragrances that I bought. And now being grown up and out of high school physically, not mentally, I still love that DNA till this day. It's just so likable, so approachable, and it's just grown up. It's this bottle is me. And that's why it comes in my list at number 3, Agio Profumo by Giorgio Armani. Coming in at number 2 is a fragrance that is just so versatile, and I think it's one that you can see a lot on these kinds of lists that are going to be coming up. Coming in my list at number 2 is Bleu de Chanel EDP by Chanel. Bleu de Chanel EDP is just such an amazing, versatile scent. You can wear this for dates. You can wear this for business. You could wear this casual. You could wear this springtime. You could wear it fall time. It is just a versatile, dumb reach. This one just takes the original Bleu de Chanel Eau de Toilette and adds a little bit more depth. It's got decent performance on my skin. I got about 6 or 7 hours, get decent compliments, and it's just one that I really enjoy wearing. Personally, I even wear this one in the gym, to tell you the truth, if I want to smell good. And it's just such a great, versatile scent. And that's why it is coming in my list at number 2, Bleu de Chanel Eau de Parfum by Chanel. Coming on my list at number 1 was an easy pick for me. Once again, it is another versatile scent that could be worn in work, it could be worn out of work, it could be worn on dates, it could be worn in spring, it could be worn in fall. Coming in my list at number 1 is Versace Pour Homme. This is the OG of that Versace Pour Homme DNA. And there are many flavors that came after this, but there is one Versace Pour Homme. Just has this beautiful freshness, but also a little bit of depth. A lot of people claim that they don't get that good of performance on it. I get fairly decent performance. I get about 6 to 7 hours, and it's just a really versatile, really compliment getting. This is another designer scent that I wouldn't want to be without in my arsenal, and just one that had to be number 1 on my list. This was a signature scent for a very long time for me. And that's why it is coming in my list at number 1, Versace Pour Homme. And now we reached the fun part of this video, the part where I get to tag people and have them come out with their top list of designer fragrances that they cannot be without. So I am tagging Henry over at Classy Scents, that's my boy. I am tagging Justin Copeland over at J Copeland. He has an amazing channel. I really love his feedback, and I'm really interested to see what he has to pick for his designer fragrances that he's gonna pick. And I am picking my boy Josh over at AllAboutFragrances. You guys, you've been tagged. What are the 10 fragrances that you're gonna pick that are designer out of your collection, and toss the rest? I'm really excited to see what each of you guys pick. Also, if you're a viewer, down below, tell me the fragrances that you would pick out of your collection that you would keep and toss the rest that are designer. Leave a comment down below. Everyone, thank you so much for watching. I'm gonna leave links to the channels down below that I have mentioned. Love you guys. Thank you so much. And as always, and most importantly, go frag yourselves. Yeah, Ashton, what's going on? Yeah, I'm done filming the video. Thank you for tagging me in it, man. I really appreciate it. It was fun to make, but it just sucks that we had to throw away the rest of our collection. Wait, what? Oh shit.